Hello, networkers. So April 24th, 2009 was when I started my YouTube channel. And 10 years later, really almost to the day, or more or less, my channel reached 10,000 subscribers. And that is only possible because of your support, your comments, and I deeply appreciate that. When I started my YouTube channel, it really was a way for me to advertise my consulting that I did. Those videos are no longer on the website, but I wanted a way of reaching out to people and posting like a preview video of this is the consulting that I do. I do Cisco consulting with routing, switching, firewalls, voice, and that's what I did. That was really my main focus with the YouTube channel starting out. From there, I started posting very basic network type videos on routing and switching, one on ACLs and one with voice. Very basic stuff that I was playing around with, and that's what I kind of did in the mix of my YouTube channel in the very beginning. And then from there, I released a video. I think it was just one video, or maybe it was a series of videos, but I think it was just one that was titled, I Want to Be a Network Engineer. And that one was really my way of providing my experience and like a blueprint of what to consider to be a network engineer. And of course, I released other videos in regards to training samples and previews of some of the training content on the training website of routehub.net. But what really kind of took off was I was looking at some of the comments that people were making about the I Want to Be a Network Engineer video. There were a lot of additional things that people were asking outside of that particular video. So that made me think, what about I do something different, something I'd never done before, because I was never really visible in terms of the camera. I was really kind of behind the camera of recording things. So I said, what if I just do something different, do a actual series called Ask the Network Engineer. You're asking questions to myself, a network engineer, and I can answer your questions. And let's just see what happens. And from there, well, the rest is history. I didn't know what to expect when I did that series for Ask the Network Engineer. I didn't know how many questions I was going to get, the interest, but you guys really were providing a lot of questions, providing a lot of good content where I was thinking, I never thought about that question before. Let me do a video on that. It's very interesting that I'm almost at 100 episodes based on different type of questions, Q&As from your feedback of how to become a network engineer. And along the way, I started to release off-topic episodes, which are not really questions that you're asking, but stuff that I have seen or things I've experienced that aren't in questions that I wanted to share, like top technology that you should learn or be aware of as network engineers. So I like doing the off topics. I want to do much more of those. So these are some of the things that has emerged in 10 years with me on YouTube. So all that is the past 10 years. So what do I want to do moving forward for the channel? So the main thing that I have really learned is I've been trying a lot of different things to see what catches the most attention. And the things that get the most attention, I want to do more of those videos. Well, that's a little tricky because my best video of 2018 was a Blacklist TV review where I talk about the imposter of that. That gained a lot of views, which is not networking related. So I kept telling myself, should I do more of those things? But this is my channel. My channel is focused on mentoring individuals who want to be network engineers. So I do want to do more personal videos, and that's why there's a personal playlist. So if that interests you to learn more about me behind the scenes of not being a network engineer, I like to share those videos. So I want to do more of those, more or less. But my main focus is still mentoring folks who wants to be network engineers. So I want to continue with more of the off topics and talk about current network trends and things to keep in mind. I want to talk about top technologies because I saw that video was pretty popular among you guys. I want to talk more about network products. I did a particular video about let's talk about HP switches. So I want to do more of those kind of segments of pros and cons and my professional opinion and experience on other networking products like Palo Alto Networks or Cisco firewalls or Cumulus Linux. The list can go on. I want to do some of those things because sometimes you want to evaluate different products, but you want to get an opinion of what about Juniper switches or Arista switches? What are some things that you should consider or just keep in mind for evaluating those kind of products? So I like to do more of those kind of video episodes on the channel as well. Now, in terms of as a network engineer, well, I'm almost at 100 episodes, but just being honest, I need a different way of how to do that in regards to the questions. So you may have noticed that certain questions don't come up pretty quickly, and it's more of how I'm managing things on the YouTube channel. It's not very organized. I'm not very happy with how it is managed. I don't really look at most of the stuff for YouTube behind the scenes too much. So I need to find a way where I can have a single web page where you guys can go to, post your questions, and you can vote on the questions that you want to see an episode for. So I'm working on those details because I think that'd be the most effective way for you to see what are people asking that they want to see a video topic on, and showing your support for that. Like, yes, I want to see a video on that topic, and I'm looking at only one web page to accomplish all of that. So I'm working on all of that, trying to find a most efficient way of doing that. For me, this YouTube channel really is a work in progress. I'm just being honest. I typically like to, if you are aware of my training content, I record how to configure and support different type of technologies and products. That's what I do. I have a particular way of doing that. But this is a different kind of format. So I'm learning of not being repetitive and better choice of words and keeping these videos short. So I'm learning along the way, and I'm glad that you guys are supporting me on doing this as well. So that's some of the things I really want to do next. Okay, that is it. I want to personally thank you all. 10,000 subscribers for me is such a milestone. For me, that's my 100. That's my 1 million subscribers. That deeply, you have no idea what that means to me. That actually happened while I was watching Avengers Endgame, when I think I reached the 10,000 subscriber mark, and I wanted to make sure that I was watching it and I was deeply appreciative, and I wanted to do a separate video to thank you for your support, thank you for your questions, thank you for your interest of wanting to listen to a little guy like me. I love networking. I've been doing networking for a long time now, and sharing my experiences, and you guys wanting to hear those experiences and giving great feedback, that means a lot. Supporting me, my training website, that means a lot. So thank you very much for your support, and there'll be more videos, but I want to try to make this more efficient of how I answer questions. So it's a work in progress, but I want to find a very quick way of, again, how you can post your questions, and then you voting, and then me recording based on the questions that are gaining the most interest among you guys. So hopefully I'll have more information on that soon. So thank you for watching this video. Thanks again for your support. And until next time, as always, keep networking.